Let's say you have an array of scores, and you want to find the highest score. One way you can do it is by writing a for loop. We're going to create a variable called highest score, which is going to keep track of the current highest score. And I'm just going to set it equal to the first item in the array. So it's going to assume that the first item is the highest score. Then I'm going to write a for loop. For score in scores. If the score that we're looking at is greater than our current highest score, then we're going to set highest score equal to that score. And then outside of this loop, we can just print the highest score. And we should get 100. Perfect. But there's an easier way to do this. I'm going to erase all of this, and I'm going to say let highest score equal to scores.max. And then I'm going to print out the highest score. And we get 100 here, but it's an optional. That's because this scores array could have been empty. To fix that, you could just put an exclamation point right here, and it will get rid of that optional. And now when it prints, it'll be a clean 100. And we can also do this for the lowest score with scores.min. And then we can print out the lowest score. And our highest score is 100, and our lowest score is 76. Perfect. Now let's take a look at using min and max with objects. Let's define a struct of products. And our product can have two properties. A name, which is going to be a string, and a price, which I'm going to make a double. Now down here, we're going to define an array of products. Blank array, and let's just start populating it. Product, let's say we have a phone, which is $1,000. Another product, and that might be a laptop, which is $1,200. A keyboard, which might be $40. And lastly, a mouse, which could be like 15 bucks. But how do we find the cheapest product? Swift doesn't automatically know that we need to look at the price and not the name. So we have to tell it. We're going to write let cheapest product equal products.min, open curly brace, close curly brace, $0 dot price less than $1 dot price. And it just does this comparison until it finds the lowest price. Then we just say print cheapest product dot, you could get the name of the product, and it'll automatically make it an optional. When we run it, we'll get optional mouse, because mouse is our cheapest product. And the reason why this question mark is here again is because the array might be empty. So the safest thing to do is to put a question mark. But if you know for a fact that the array isn't empty, you can just put an exclamation point. And we get our cheapest product is mouse. But if you want to get the price of that, you can do cheapest product dot price. And we can do one more thing and say print the cheapest product is the cheapest product dot name, and it costs cheapest product dot price. The cheapest product is the mouse, and it costs $15. And we can do the same thing for the most expensive product. I'm going to define a variable called most expensive product. And this time I'm going to say products.max, and we're going to do the same comparison as before. So $0.price is less than $1.price. And now we're going to print the same thing, but I'm just going to change up the variable. Instead of cheapest product, it's going to be most expensive product. So it prints the most expensive products.name and the most expensive products.price. And now when we run this, we get the cheapest product is the mouse, and it costs $15, and the most expensive product is the laptop, and it costs $1,200. Now you've learned min and max. Hopefully this video was helpful. If you have any other use cases where min and max can be used, leave them down below so you might be able to help someone else. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.